Welcome to the port city of Mobile, Alabama, here at Hancock-Whitney Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the 68th Ventures Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Chippewas return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Chippewas are on the move. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Back to pass, it's Jefferson. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the give off the left side. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll sneak it. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his man. It's Tucker. Stopped after making the catch. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's Basco. Makes the grab on the left. The shot that clears get enough for the first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the shot that clears want to move quickly. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its form.
The shot that clears are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. The give and the run on 4th down. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Another shot to clear.
They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. This drive is now stretched through 3 presidential administrations. 14th play of the drive coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Takes the easy one to the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. He's got the back in the middle. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got his man on the outside. They get him down after he makes the catch. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The shot that clears, send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they want to...
He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of their deep things.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the Chippewas get it past the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Pulls it in. It's Kelly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense working from the pistol. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage. I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They They are perfect on fourth down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it there in Mobile, just another typical 68 Ventures Bowl. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the 68 Ventures Bowl.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, and we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Vasco. He's got his man. Open space at the 25. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback if you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Trying to punch it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Timeout, Central Michigan.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. caller. Now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Harris. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Great move there. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pulls it in. It's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff, but he's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground and getting moving.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries, so don't forget about the run.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
To throw, it's Vasco. Got a man. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The shot that clears wants to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jars loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. At the 35, he's got room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Chippewas with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. At midfield, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, shot to clear. What a grab and go for the score.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
To the air, it's Vasco. He's got it. The 2-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Trying play action. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there, he's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Chippewas will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. He wants a big play here late. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they weren't able to come up with that completion, guys, and now this is it. This is the ball game. It is going to take an absolute miracle for them to win the game.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game.